His destiny's in their own hands because they're in the finals race and they've got a huge game Thursday night. But I want to talk about their midfield and the star power they've got in there, but their young star power, starting with Mr. Darcy, Sean Darcy.
Yeah,
is he the second best ruckman in the competition right now? Like his last 3 weeks, his average for the last 3 weeks, 21 disposals, nearly 7 clearances, 13.5 contested possessions and over 3.5 contested marks. The last 3 weeks, he is dominant. He's dominant. I just want to show these player ratings. You're big on the player ratings. This is their centre bounce for big parts of the year. Mundy comes off the bench, comes in the centre bounce, and of course they got Fife as well. But look at that rating. So Sean Darcy, if you're a 0, you're an average. You're average for your position for your age.
Across the last 10 years.
Across the last 10 years.
So it's averaged out, yeah.
Yeah. So that's a pretty strong number, isn't it? They're going really well. And when you look at their numbers since round 12, they're the number 1 scoring team from stoppage, the number 1 clearance differential team, and number 2 for hit-outs to advantage, largely on the back of Sean Darcy, and they've re-signed him. And I reckon it's a pretty formidable midfield they've got going.
Yep. Yeah, I still think they lean a lot on the old Warriors in Mundy and Fife. So
Brayshaw's had a super year. Sarong had the 30 touches yesterday.
No, I think we'll find out.
Yep,
the bottom line is we'll find out in the next few weeks, and let's see if Darcy can get forward and impact the scoreboard or have more score involvements. That's probably the next step, but he's going beautifully.
We've had the one-step wizard in Cozzy Pickett, and you've found Henry Houdini. You found another illusionist at Fremantle.
I have. Liam Henry. You talk about the young talent. We just spoke about the midfield.
Wow.
Well, we need to give them some love because they're in the 8. And last week you said they were the most disappointing team in the comp. So I thought we needed to give a little bit of love. But just, this is for all the kids watching this show at home and you want to play as a small forward, look at the position of... And what about this kick? Talk about talent and cleverness. That was deliberate on the outside of the boot, but just watch his positioning to get to the front of every contest to the fall of the ball. It's a hard position to play as a small forward. You've got to go and get your own footy. You've got to get to the right spots. And this kid has shown he's got some serious talent. Have a look at this one, Dicko. Everyone's going, he works to the front and square, hits it at pace. Now, he can't break the Shawnee Burgoyne tackle, but he's another one who's got some serious tricks. It's a hard position. They've already got Michael Walters, who's been one of the best in that position over the last 6 or 7 years. Now with Liam Henry coming through, combined with that midfield, I just think that they deserve some credit. They're going really nicely, Fremantle. They've been hit hard by injuries, but as of tonight, they're in the 8.
Yeah, and he's going to be a player king.
Yeah, he's very exciting.
One to watch.